Hey, have you heard about that new slot game, Giants and Sheep from Relax Gaming?
Oh yeah, I think I saw something about it. What's it like?
Well, I got a chance to try it out, and let me tell you, it's really something special.
Yeah? Really? What's the theme about?
So, picture this. A whimsical medieval village where giants and fluffy sheep coexist.
Interesting.
The visuals are just stunning. The whole game is set around this stone fountain in the village square.
That sounds charming. How's the gameplay?
Oh, it's solid. It's a 5x4 grid with 40 pay lines, RTP of 96.1%, and medium volatility.
Not bad.
And get this, the max win potential is 10,000 times your bet.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So, what are the symbols like?
Well, you've got your standard card values for the lower paying ones, but the premiums are where it gets fun. There are colorful giants, blue, green, orange, red, and a dashing prince.
Nice. Any special symbols?
Absolutely. The wild is this adorable sheep with wild written on it. It
That's
substitutes
cute.
for all symbols except the scatter, and landing 5 wilds gives you 10x your bet.
That's generous. What about the scatter?
The scatter is a sack of gold coins. Landing 3 or more triggers the free spins feature.
Got it. Tell me more about these free spins.
So, you get 6, 8, or 10 free spins depending on how many scatters you land. Before the feature starts, it randomly selects one of 3 modes: extra bonus, extra wild, or extra giants.
Interesting. What do those modes do?
In extra bonus mode, more scatters are added to the reels, increasing your chances to retrigger free spins.
Nice.
In extra wild mode, additional wilds are added, and in extra giants mode, you get more giant symbols appearing.
Giant symbols, what are those?
Oh yeah. So, Giants and Sheep has these oversized symbols that can be 2x2, 3x3, or even 4x4 in
Wow.
size. When they land, they can cover a big portion of the grid, increasing your win potential.
That's exciting. Did you get to see any big giants on the reels?
Yeah, I did. It's really satisfying to see a massive symbol crash onto the reels.
I bet.
And when combined with the expanding wilds and multipliers, the wins can be pretty significant.
Wait, did you say multipliers?
Yep. The wilds can come with multipliers of 2x, 3x, 5x,
No way.
or 10x. And if you have multiple wild multipliers in a single win, they multiply each other. Exactly, it becomes 50x.
That's huge. That's massive. Did you manage to hit any of those big multipliers?
Actually, I did. At one point, I landed 2 5x wild multipliers in the same win, and the payout was, well, it was spectacular.
Amazing. That's awesome. So, how does the base game feel? Is it engaging, or do you have to wait for the bonuses to enjoy?
You know, the base game is surprisingly engaging. Between the giant symbols and the expanding wilds, there's plenty happening even without triggering the free
Good
spins.
to know.
It kept me entertained throughout.
That's good to hear. Sometimes slots can feel a bit dull outside of the bonus rounds.
Exactly, but here I felt the balance was just right.
Excellent. So, any option to buy the bonus feature?
Yes, there's a feature buy option for 50 times your bet.
Oh, interesting.
Interestingly, when you use it, the RTP increases slightly to 96.5%.
That's tempting. But do you think it's worth it?
Well, that depends. I generally prefer triggering bonuses organically.
Same
But if
here.
you're feeling impatient, it's a nice option.
Fair enough. So, how does it compare to other relax gaming slots?
It's different. It's not as complex as games like Money Train 3 or Dead Man's Trail, but its simplicity is
I see.
refreshing. It's accessible for newcomers while still offering depth for seasoned players.
That sounds appealing. Any criticisms or things you'd like to see improved?
Well, if I had to nitpick, I'd say the free spins feature could use a bit more variety. Maybe an expanding grid or a progressive multiplier would add extra excitement.
Makes sense. But don't you think that might make the game too complicated? One of its strengths is its simplicity.
That's a fair point. I guess it's a
Yeah.
balance between adding features and keeping it accessible.
Exactly. Sometimes less is more.
True, but a little extra wouldn't hurt either.
Haha, fair enough. Well, it sounds like they've struck a good balance overall.
Definitely. The storytelling element is great too. You feel like a shepherd protecting your flock from mischievous giants.
Haha, that's awesome. And how's the audio? Does it match the visuals?
Absolutely. The soundtrack has this medieval vibe, and the sound effects, the bleating sheep, the giant's footsteps, really add to the immersion.
Nice. Nice. So when is this game releasing again?
It's set to release on February 6, 2025.
Got it. Good to know. I'll have to check it out when it's out.
You should. It's a fun experience, and who knows, maybe you'll land that 10,000x max win.
Fingers crossed. Haha, fingers crossed.
Overall, I'd say Giants and Sheep is a solid addition to Relax Gaming's lineup. It's not revolutionary, but it's well executed and enjoyable.
Sounds like it's worth a spin.
Definitely. Sometimes it's those unexpected combinations that bring the most delight.
So true. Couldn't agree more. Well, thanks for sharing your experience.
No problem. Always happy to talk about exciting new games.
Looking forward to more of your insights.
You got it. Until next time.